Hey gang, welcome back to innerFoodies, part of the Travel Junkie lifestyle channels that I've set out there for you. My name's Izzy, and I wanted to make another video, let you know what it is that I'm cooking. It's going to be Middle Eastern chickpea bowl. This is my first time trying to cook it based off a recipe, and wish me luck. Again, you're watching innerFoodies. Okay, so this recipe consists of a red onion, garlic clove, cilantro, lemon, tomatoes, rice, about a half cup of rice, veggie stock, about 26 ounces of chickpeas, a tablespoon of spice, and 4 tablespoons of sour cream. Full disclosure, my tomato doesn't look that great, so I'll probably just use a bunch of little tomatoes instead. It's okay to substitute if you don't have the right items, but it's always a good idea to plan ahead, right? So I guess, anyway, let's get rolling. Okay, this is going to require that I preheat the oven down to up to 400, so it can bake 400 degrees. What I'll go ahead and do is I'll cut up the onions, cut them into slices, kind of like portions, halves. I'll do the same thing with the peppers, and then I'll go ahead and use the garlic as well, so I'll need to break that down. Some cherry tomatoes, and I cut them in halves. Chop up. Apparently it's easier to chop up pistachios than I thought. Good job. All right, so I'm prepping what I'm going to use. I've cut up some onions. I've cut up some peppers. Those are the mini bell peppers. I've cut up the pistachios. There's a clove of garlic around here somewhere. And oh, it's underneath the tomatoes. And the tomatoes. So these are my ingredients. Seems like it would have been a good idea if I would have cut this stuff up before I started heating things. So maybe that's what I'll do next time. Okay, so my next step here is going to be to cook the rice, and what I'll do with that is I'll melt a tablespoon of butter, and I'll go ahead and put it in a small pot in medium heat, and then I'll add the minced onions, the garlic, some of the pistachios, the spice that comes with it, and a pinch of salt. I'm going to go ahead and use a half cup of water when I throw in the rice, and then I'll bring it to a boil and I'll cover it up. It should take me about 20 minutes to do that. Alright, so I've added the rice and 3/4 cups of water. Now I'm just going to cover it, let it boil for about 15 minutes, and then I'll take the lid off and let it simmer. Okay, my next thing to do is to mix sour cream, garlic, and some salt, again just a pinch of salt, into a cup and mix it. And I guess this is what I'll be using to, drizzle with all this stuff though. So I'll get to it. Okay, so I've unboxed the chickpeas. I drained the water fluid that was in there. And now I'm going to go ahead and dry them up. So it should be a fairly simple process on this step here. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the rice to cook, I'm going to take a cooking pan, put in the oven, an oven pan. I'm going to put the chickpeas, the vegetables, and I've actually dribbled the pan with a little oil so that nothing sticks, but I'm going to put it in the oven at 400 for about 15 to 20 minutes and then just let it cook. Okay, so I've also gone ahead and used up the remainder of the spice, and I'm going to dab some of the salt over it, but I'm going to actually use a salt shaker. Why do you ask? Because I can. It's supposed to be a pinch. So that's plenty enough. I'm going to throw this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes, and then it should be good to go. So it looks like the chickpeas are done, and it looks like my rice is also done. Yummy. So the next thing to do is to mix everything together. And then that'll be our bowl. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I created 2 plates full. I went ahead and dabbled some of the sour cream on there. And that's a chickpeas and rice dinner. Looks delicious. So once again, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch my innerFoodie video. This again was the chickpeas and rice that I made. It looks delicious, and I'll make sure to enjoy. I'll let you know how good it is. I'm ready to eat. Don't forget to indulge yourself. Embrace the innerFoodie in you. And thanks again for watching my channel, which again is the innerFoodie and the Travel Junkie Lifestyle channel. Y'all have a great day.